morning and welcome to Carnation Crafts. We are live in the Carnation Crafts studio and as ever it is awesome to have your company. We're having a mad morning already. It's gone crazy. We're here with the Crafters Select. So Crafters Select is something that is brought to you guys. It's only on our channel and this time it's called Proud to Be, and it is the most gorgeous die set with 5 little mice doing some very, very lovely things. The number to get it is 230119, and I'm going to say that again, 230119. If you want this, you need to go get it. Don't wait for the demos, watch it back, because we have already sold 70%. There was no Facebook preview for this. We have not even really mentioned it too much. It is already at 70%. Now, while I'm on with you, I will also say it's Chinese New Year right now. There is an awful lot going on in the world. We cannot verify when this is coming back. Carnation have called me and asked me to tell you guys at home that if it sells out and you can't get hold of a copy, then please do go to the website where it says it's sold out. You will be able to register your interest for it, but we can't give you an extended date. It could be 6 weeks. We don't know. So because we don't know that, please do register your interest. If you don't manage to get hold of it, it's going really fast. You can also sign up to the email newsletter and they will tell us in that when it's coming out, but it is going crazy. Now, one of the extra things that they've done, good morning, lovely people. One of the extra things that they have done, which they are giving you for free, which you can go and download after the show, is an extra vignette for this. And my word, is it cute. It's so sweet. It's probably the cutest thing ever. You've got an extra little vignette, and he is so handsome with those beautiful ears. And just so that you can see him when he is all cut out and looking at his very most handsome, he is just there. I've got his little nose covered. Look how sweet he is. He's so dapper and fine, right? So he's going to be free for you to download after the show today. And you can go and get that from the Carnation Crafts website, which is www.carnationcrafts.co.uk. That number is 230119. It is $19.99 today, $2.95 P&P. It's going to sell out. We know it's going to sell out. It's just a case of grabbing it while you can. If you miss it, we apologise. Obviously, we didn't know it was going to go as fast as it did. And then we're not going to be able to get hold of it for a little while. So it might be as much as 6 weeks. You're going to have to register your interest on the website or get that email newsletter, and that's going to allow you to register so that we know that you want it and we can let you know when it's in. So I'm just going to say a very quick hello to everybody. Hold on. Pearl, hello, you're on time. Carol, Karen, Jan, hey Annie. Trying to download the vignettes, but it says 7 hours. The vignettes may be available after the show. I don't know what time they're going to do it. I know they did say that for the American one, that you should be able to get it after the show. Good morning, Carla and everyone, from Karen. Hey, Linda McLeod. This is jumping faster than I can go. Hey, Suzanne. Hey, Pam. And he says, done it. So they are there for you to download. Now you can go and download these vignettes. More importantly, if you want to get this and you think, oh, I'll get it after the show, don't sit on your hands. Now's the time to do it. Like I say, the last time we heard, which was about 10 minutes ago, it was already at 70%. It's going to sell out. So carnationcrafts.co.uk, 230119, $19.99 today for your show price with a P&P of $2.95. As far as I'm aware, and Miss Sharon will tell me that hopefully I'm correct, there are also back-in papers for these as well that you can go and download to go with your little characters, but think where else you can use these. It's proud to be, and we are very proud to be Carnation today. So I'm going to hand you to Sharon to have a look at the board so you can see the little figures and the little poses that you get. I will just say as well, as far as I'm aware and as far as Carnation are aware, fingers crossed, there is every single flag. I mean, I didn't do that. Just so you all know.
You didn't look at them, count them all beforehand?
No. None of the things. As far as I'm aware, every single flag has been taken care of. I just leave that to those people who know what they're doing. Miss Sharon, can we have a look at the boards, please?
We certainly can. And on the board, we've got Now I'm looking at that little American chap there. He's obviously going to work with this dye, isn't he?
Yes.
So if you look at your little Irish one there, that's going to be the dye for him. So we've got dyes for each of them. You've got your flag bearing little mouse, and then you've got a little character for each of the UK and Ireland. So for the Irish one, we've got this lovely little mouse with his Irish flag, and then we've got this one all dressed up for St Patrick's Day. Love this. For Scotland, we've got the flag again, and then we have this little chap here with his bagpipes. Really, really cute. And then for Wales, again, we've got the Welsh flag, and then we've got this little chap in his little dragon costume. Now this one could be used as well for the English set, because of course we've got George here, George and the Dragon. So that one, if you're making cards for St George's Day, you could get away with using that one for both England and Wales. So that's quite cute. And then now we've got this new little American chap that's going to work really well with this one. Now, talking of flags, we literally do have, if you go to the downloads for the vignettes, we literally do, I think, have pretty much every flag in the world. And I'm going to look really ignorant. I'm not even going to attempt to tell you what half of these are. I'll just flick through a few for you.
We should test you, Miss Sharon.
I'll tell you who, my little niece would be great at these, because she's that sort of boff. She would know all of these. But yeah, I'll just flick through a few just to show you. You've pretty much got every flag in the world here, I think. So let me just whiz through to the back, because at the end of these, I mean, there are literally hundreds. So if you know the flag for any country, you'll be able to find it.
It would be such a great game to do at Christmas,
It
where you
would.
put out a little mouse on each person's table plate, and they have to guess which country their flag's from. That would be so
It
cute.
really would. And here's the sort of UK and Ireland. And then on the last page, I noticed, this is really cute as well. You've got this sort of checkered flag. So if you want to sort of do any sort of race car type thing, and you've got a white flag as well, which is quite funny.
Yeah, I need some of those tabs every now and again.
Yeah, I can think of a few sort of humorous occasions you could use those for. So yeah, have a look through the downloads. You know, if you are looking for a particular flag, I would say 99% is going to be there, because you've got a huge selection there of the flags. So
Good luck if you can guess them. I'm just going to say a very quick hello to Denise, to Susan and to Debbie, all on the YouTube this morning. And Debbie says, hello from Boston. Happy to see the flag for, oh good Lord, I'm going to say this wrong, for St Kitts Nevis, my second home.
Wow.
I didn't do it. The people at Carnation did it. I don't know the things, but that is amazing that it's there. It's so good to have you all here this morning. So many of you already bought it. We already know that Formula One flag. That's right, Linda. Mandy says, good morning, Taz and Sharon. Loving these dyes. Ordered mine first thing. I'm super chuffed for those of you that managed to get there this morning and get it. It's not going to last the day. We're pretty sure of that at this point. Again, to reiterate, the number for it on the Carnation Crafts website, www.carnationcrafts.co.uk, 230119. This is the proud to be die set with all of those downloads for all of those flags, all available for you for free. That artwork is all painted and done in-house at Carnation by Nick, who is the creative director, and the team. It's all designed to work and to make a journey into a metal die for you guys to use at home to cut out these incredibly cute characters. Free back-in papers as well for you to make your cards, but they'll go in loads of other collections that you've got as well. Excuse me. Celia says, ordered at 7 a.m. I think that's going to be the thing, isn't it? Because I think lots of people are going to miss out on this. So a massive well done. Crafts Cohen says, thank you for all of you. You make Malta flags. I'm super chuffed. We got the Malta flag in there. I made sure of it. I did my work. So we are going to jump into a demo fairly fast. There will be points at which I keep you updated as to where we are during the show. I will not try and interrupt Miss Sharon too much. So a massive thank you to all of you at home. Linda says, big thank you, Nick and the team. Absolutely. And to Mark and to all the warehouse staff and to all the office staff. Thank you very much. Miss Sharon, could we possibly have a demonstration of proud to be?
And we're going to start with Ireland, because I'm half Irish.
Okay, that makes sense.
Start with my favourite.
I'm a quarter Scottish, I'm just saying.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, so the little bagpipes.
Sure.
Well, oh yeah, bagpipes, sure.
Yeah, I did not miss the whole wheezing joke on
Yes,
Carnation.
I thought that was funny. I did sit on my hands. I was going to put a very cheeky
I mean, it
reply,
wasn't
and I
far
thought,
from
no.
the truth.
I thought, no, I've got to actually go work with her this morning. She might kill me. So I'm going to start with my card blank. So as always, I'm using 350 Carnation cards so that I've got a nice sturdy card base. And I've scored and put my red line tape at the back to create my fold. And then I'm just going to shimmy that against the edge on my mat to make sure that's straight. Line that up and then press that down, and that's my card blank done. Now on the vignettes you've got some download papers as well. You've got a really lovely selection. So for instance, with this shamrock, you've got this shamrock paper in, I think it's 3 different shades of the green. This is the darkest, then you've got a sort of a slightly lighter, and then an even lighter. So you've got all sorts of backgrounds. You've also got some printed backgrounds. You've got some sentiments as well. So as I go through the demos, you'll get a good look at all of them because I've kind of incorporated them. So I've cut a square of this nice dark shamrock for a background. So I'm going to pop that one on first. It's my first layer.
They're so generous, Carnation, with all the backing papers that they give us. It's such a
They are.
boon when we're making cards, isn't it?
And I dread to think how many hours it's taken Nick and his team to research all those flags and pop all those together. That must have been a lot of work.
Good fun though.
Good
I wonder
fun,
if they
yeah.
started having like games in the office. To see who
Yeah,
gets
I
the
bet
most.
they're a bit more knowledgeable about all the flags of the world. They'd be the people to take on a pub quiz with you. And I decided to use this frame. Now this is the oversized square frame 1, which was from Wild Wonders, which was
Yeah.
the first show I did for Carnation.
Is it?
So I thought these leaves I thought went really well with the sort of shamrocks and the whole Irish theme. So I've cut this from some blush natural card.
The oversized square is one of the most popular carnations, and it's just always been one of those mainstays because we use it a lot. It's got a really beautiful incorporation of the filigree with obviously
It
that gorgeous
has.
diamond inside, but then it's got a load of layers on top of it as well.
It's beautiful, and I've put it on some high foam tape so that you get that shadow. Anything with filigree, you've
Always
got to
with
raise
the
it up,
shadows.
haven't you? So you've got the shadows.
I'm just going to interrupt. Sorry. We're already 80%, guys. If you want this, don't wait for Sharon. Not to be rude to Sharon, but you can come back and watch this at any point, and you can watch it over and over and over again to watch the demos, but we're already at 80. It's not going to last. So if you want to go, Carnation Crafts website, www.carnationcrafts.co.uk. The number for this die, 230119. It's called Proud to Be. It's $19.99 today, and it's $2.95 postage and packing. We don't know when we can get it back. That's the problem. Normally we would be able to give you an extended date. We can't. You can register interest for it, and you can sign up to the newsletter. An email will be sent out when it's coming out, but we don't know when that date is. If you want this, because you're going to see everybody making really lovely cards, and you're going to be like, now's the time, because it's going to sell out. Sorry, Sharon.
That's okay. And don't forget, St. Patrick's Day is coming up next month.
Is
Not
it?
Next month after. March the 17th. Yes, so not long. So I'm all sorted for my St. Patrick's Day cards now.
Just give a shout out to Harriet, Jacqueline's granddaughter, who is 12 today and having a huge operation on Thursday. Jacqueline, big love to Harriet. I hope she is okay.
So I've cut the square. This is the slate square dies that we had on last week when we were here
they're
with
so
Ponderance.
nice, those nested.
They're lovely, aren't they?
Sorry, guys. I don't mean to keep interrupting. Annie is saying she can't find the backing papers. Help, please. Annie, if you go onto the Carnation Crafts website, go to the banner menu, type downloads, and then go to free downloads. On the right-hand side is a box that says collections. This Taz is trying to slow my horses. And when you get to there, if you type in Proud to Be, it'll bring up everything that is Proud to Be. Taz has just put in Craft to Select there. It'll bring up everything that's for Proud to Be, so you'll be able to go through, see all of the downloads for it, and hopefully there you'll see the backing papers. I do apologise. I will try not to interrupt anymore. Sorry, Sharon.
That's all right. So we've got that as a nice sort of frame for my images. And because we're doing Ireland. I've got both of my little mice. I've gone with both the one with the flag and then this really cute little, in his little leprechaun outfit. So they're going to sit like so, but obviously I need to ground them a bit. And the obvious thing is those lovely rocks. You're going to see these a lot in my demos because these are the rocks from Ponderance Place, and they're just perfect for when you need to ground your little characters. So I can pop those like that so that they've got somewhere to sit. And this little chap looks like he's dancing, so I'm kind of going to have him a little bit off. I think he looks like he's leaping in the air a bit to me. So we're going to pop those on, but I am going to give, I can't resist not shaping those mice because they've got little tummies. And
ooh, Sue says Burns Night is coming up too.
Of course,
so you
yeah,
can use
January.
The little Scotsman mouse.
Do you know what? I had some haggis on Saturday for my dinner.
I should probably like haggis.
I love
being
haggis.
that it's my family's even got a tartan and all of the things, but no though.
You don't like haggis?
No.
Oh no, I do like it. I think you either like that kind of thing or you don't, like black pudding and
Oh no.
white pudding. No,
No.
I like all of that. So yes.
Miss Taz is saying in the background very innocently, what is it? What is haggis?
You're probably better off not knowing what's in it.
I mean, I have been vegetarian for 21 years.
She has, yes.
Yeah, if you're vegetarian, it's certainly not for you.
I think it's intestines.
It's intestines, kind of tripe, that kind
and
of
black
thing.
pudding is blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Miss Taz looks like she wants to leave the building. Oh, Annie's found them. Thank you, Annie, for letting us know.
It's something you either like or you don't really. But yeah, it's similar to black pudding though, isn't it? Haggis in taste, sort of.
I like a pepperami. Miss Taz, yeah, pepperami is not
Pepperami. So he's going to be there like he's having a little jig.
Linda says, being Scottish, it's best not to know, Miss Taz.
Yeah,
They're trying to protect you, lovely.
it is best not to know or think about it.
Look how cute that is.
They're lovely, aren't they? And then I've used a scrap of that lovely shamrock paper with an oval for my sentiment. And then you also you've got Happy St. Patrick's Day, and then you've got some that say proud to be an Englishman, proud to be an Irishman, and woman, Irish woman, Irish. So you've got a whole load of sentiments to play with as well. And of course, don't forget with the sentiments, you can just play around before you print them on the size and reduce them down to whatever size you want, really.
We need to get Carnation to do a fee fi fo fum. I smell the blood. Is that taking it too far? Oh, that would be cute though. And then you could have the little Englishman at the bottom.
And I think we'll have the sentiment at the top there. I had to do this one first because he is my favourite, that little dancing one. So I'm just going to pop this oval at the top, like so. There we go. Now I'm all ready with my little St. Patrick's Day.
That is just delicious. Look how beautiful that is. Really simple as well, and is, you know,
Yeah.
we're not sort of asking for massive knowledge of card making to make something so beautiful and so awesome. Linda's saying she loves it. It's just really cute. I think the thing with these, this is what I mean when I talk about Carnation. I say this a lot. When you look at the boulders there from Ponderance Place, and when you look at these specifically as well for today from Proud to Be, whenever we buy something from Carnation, it's got longevity. You can still be using these in 50 years. That's the joy of Carnation. And it's about how we, you know, how we use them and how we bring them together. So whenever we see grounding devices, that kind of thing, they're really, really important. However, Proud to Be, it's not going to last us. So you need to go to the Carnation Crafts website, 230119. That is the Proud to Be die set. It's got a price today of $19.99, $2.95 UK P&P. We don't have much stock left. We don't know when we can get it back in. If you're just joining us, please, please, can we just say that if you don't manage to get it today, we don't know the next stock date, so we don't know when we'll get the next lot in. Please do register your interest on the Carnation Crafts website. When it says sold out, you'll be able to do that. Also, please do sign up for the newsletter, because that will give you information about when the new sets are there. While Miss Sharon's setting up for a new demo, I will also say, please do go to the YouTube channel if you're not watching it from there now. It's called Carnation Crafts TV. Please do hit subscribe, and if you click the little bell next to it, the notification bell, it'll let you know when we're going live, and that means you don't miss any shows. We don't go live at 2 in the morning, so you won't have any problems there with me suddenly turning up in the middle of your dreams, which is never nice for anybody. I will also say that on the website you can find some really gorgeous gift vouchers on there as well, and that means you can give to friends, you can give to family, but more importantly you can tell your family that that's something you'd like to receive. You can get those by email, so you can get like a digital one, or you can get it in physical format if you want to gift it to somebody else in something like the USB box, which is really beautiful, so you can roll that up and put it in there. That's all on the Carnation Crafts website. More importantly, all your backing papers this morning, all of your little sentiments, all of that is free for you to download on the Carnation Crafts website, which is www.carnationcrafts.co.uk. They're yours to use forever, and you can download, if you do register as sort of a member, if you like, on the Carnation Crafts website, it will remember your downloads for future use, so you can re-download at any point. If you lose any of your downloads, they're all there for you, but they're free anyway, so you can go and get them from there, and they're all there for you to use. And it's a free angel policy. Sell it. You can sell anything that you make, but you have to cut it first. So we're going to go back to demo with Miss Sharon, and we're going to see what else you've got to make.
Yes, now we're moving on to England. We're going to go along with bit of an English theme for this one. So I'm going to bring in some other dies as well. So the first thing I've done for my card blank is I've used the square 3 frame to create my card blank. So I'm just going to shuffle those up together, peel that back and take off my red line tape. Because these aren't completely even, I'm going to do it this way around.
Oh, you're fancy.
So I'm going to shuffle
Linda says,
those.
I've got relatives in Australia, so I could send the Scottish mouse with the Aussie flag.
Yes, I like the fact that you could do two. You know, for me, I'm half English, half Irish, so it's nice when you've got that. You can do both, can't you? So I've used that same set to do some mats and layers.
That's a beautiful backing paper.
This, yeah, it's beautiful. There's a couple of different, so you've got shamrocks for the Irish, we've got these lovely red roses for the English one, there's some lovely daffodils for the Welsh one, and the Scottish one I think there's some tartan, and
I believe it should have been a white rose.
And a white rose,
Yeah,
yes.
there should be a white rose for us people who
So,
live in Yorkshire.
Oh yes, of course, yes. And I love the fact that this one has got this sort of faded area in the centre, which just gives you the perfect frame to put your characters. So, and I've used some perfect papers from memory. I think this one is from Glamour of Winter. I could be wrong, but I think that's where I grabbed that from. I just wanted a sort of burgundy to go with that pink, so I think it was from that set.
Sue's saying these flags will be great for all of the sports, football, motor racing, etc. You're not wrong, Sue.
Yeah,
it's really
absolutely.
exciting. I love this set so much. It's so cute, but it is really exciting as well.
It's a brilliant idea.
I've got some St George facts if you want them.
You got some St George
yes.
facts while we're doing England. Come on then.
Did you know St George isn't just the patron saint of England? He is also the patron saint of farmers, soldiers, archers, and even scouts.
Oh.
That's exciting. He's the patron saint of a lot. Pearl says, fish only have a 3-second memory span. What's the die used for the card here?
It's the square 3 frame.
Square 3 frame. And you'll find that on the Carnation Crafts website, www.carnationcrafts.co.uk.
So that's my background all done. And I'm going to use, I'm not going to use the flag one. I've got 2 of these lovely little St George's with the sword. and I thought they were going to look really great in that little, I've got that lovely sort of highlighted area for them, and I'm going to have them sitting on the sentiment. So I've gone with For a Proud Englishman this time, and you'll recognise this as the slate downloads from last week that we had. And I thought that would make a nice little ledge almost for them to sit on. So I'm going to pop that there, just at the bottom of that lovely highlighted area.
I love all the comments coming through. Annie, lovely idea for my brother's birthday in May. I've done all the Liverpool football themes, so a Welsh one's going to be great. I love all of this. I love all your ideas coming through. Keep them coming. It's really nice to read.
So they're going to sit there, but of course we've got this lovely rose backing paper. So
Pretty.
From the MIDI arrangement 2 set, I thought I'll grab some roses, just to add a bit more interest. So I thought we could have some roses kind of behind on one side, and then maybe around the sentiment like so. So I am going to shape some of these. I can't not shape the mice because you just can't. It's the rule.
While you're doing that, I'm just going to answer a couple of questions, Sharon, if that's okay. Steph Lanahan says, hi, where are the sentiments from? They will be your downloads. So again, go to the Carnation Crafts website and go to downloads, free downloads, and there's a box at the right-hand side. Just type in Proud to Be or Crafters Select. Everything will come up that is for this collection, as opposed to just the dies, all the backing papers. Everything will come up on there. So that's just to let you know that. And then Pearl says, I found the sentiments on the download near the end before the papers. Thank you for that. And then Pearl says, oversized frame die. It's the Square 3 frame, it's called. So go and have a look for that. Yes, Miss Taz. Miss Taz is going to get you the item number, Pearl. Carol says, a dragon for St. George to fight would be good too. Well, I think...
Yes, you could use the little dragon from the Welsh character.
Yes, you could use the Welsh dragon for that. Steph says, thank you. Hopefully we've got all of your questions answered there. Guys, this is going really, really fast, just to keep you updated. Number 230119. I don't think we're going to last the day. We are already over 80%, I believe. So we are getting towards limited stock.
So I'm going to have that large rose behind. Actually, let's give these a little shape as well.
Excuse me.
Did you know today's Blue Monday? It's like the most depressing day of the year. Just to cheer you all up.
Well, that was joyful. Thank you, Miss Sharon.
So it's not for us because we're here doing this. So we're not joining that club today. So these are going to look just perfect either side of this. There we go.
That's so pretty.
The roses just tie in so well. And, you know, if you think about it, all of you lovely Carnation ladies have probably got so many different sets that you can incorporate with these.
Do you know if the mouse without the rose on the other side, if that was one of the other mice, that might be the cutest Valentine's card I've ever seen.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
How sweet is that? That is so cute, Sharon. Thank you.
They're just adorable, aren't they?
Just ridiculous. Miss Taz keeps lip reading to me, mouthing things to me, and I can't lip read.
Poor
Taz,
Taz,
in
she's
every
got,
show, and I
she's
just stand here
got
going,
us two old ladies who are useless.
Stop talking to look at me.
We're both like, what are you saying? What are you saying? Nobody knows what she's saying. Right, okay. Anyway, so I'm just going to come back in, tell you the number for this, because we are just getting towards the end. So 230119. It's selling like mad. We don't know when the next one's coming in. We can't guarantee you any dates. So it is a case of now or we don't know when. That's the problem. When it does sell out, if anybody in the group asks anything like that and you see that, just to let people know that if you go onto the website, you can register your interest in it once the sold out is sitting there, and you can also sign up for the email newsletter, and it will tell you as soon as we know that it's coming back, but we don't think it'll be anytime super soon, unfortunately, because of the nature of the beast at the moment. So it is 230119. 9, go to the Carnation Crafts website, which is www.carnationcrafts.co.uk. You can type in that code number or you can type in the name. It will bring up that die for you. If you want the backing papers, you go to the Carnation Crafts website. There is a banner menu. One of the options is downloads. Click it, go to free downloads. On the right hand side is a box that says collections. Type in that, either Proud to Be, or type in that Crafters Select. It will bring up everything that is for that collection, and it's massive because there's so many flags. So you get all of the artwork, which is done in-house. You get that for free. You don't have to pay a bean for that. You also get a free angel policy, which means that if you've cut it, you can sell it. So all the cards you make, you can sell. And I think these at craft fairs are going to be phenomenal because everybody wants things that are individualised. That's just the nature of the beast. So when people see these things, they're going to love them so much. That is a real marketplace piece, I think, as somebody who's been doing this for longer than I care to mention. So it's a really good one for all of those. Sharon's going to show you the boards again, and then she's going to show you some of those flags. We're going to go through them so you can see a little bit more about what you're getting, because obviously you'll need to know which ones you want to print. I wouldn't advise that you print all of them because, well, you can, and then cut them all out and you'll have them all, but it's probably easier to just print the ones as you need them on ProPrint if you can. So, Miss Sharon, can we have a look at the boards again?
Yes, should we have another look? So let's start with, let's start with your dies, because I didn't mention before actually, as always with Carnation, you get your outline die as well. So if you want to mat and layer these up, you know, if you've got a really busy background going on, you might want to put them on a mat. So you've got that as well. So we'll start at the top with Ireland, and we've got these beautiful little mice. We've got one with the flag. With each of these, you've got one with the flag and then one little character. So for Ireland, we've got this chap here in his really cute little leprechaun outfit. And now we have a new addition as well. We've got an American mouse that's going to work with that die as well. So I just love, I think this is my favourite, these two with their little bow tie and their jackets. They're just adorable.
Linda McLeod is saying she'd love a kit to fit you and the Highland cow from the Gift of Giving. Actually, if that was the case, I'll do it on this one just because it's there. Just cut off the hat and put that on.
Yeah, you could use that hat for lots of things, couldn't you? That little, yeah, that would be cute. Yes, I think there's so many different ways to use these really. So that's Ireland. Then we've got Scotland. Again, we've got the flag. And of course, don't forget, as always, these are double-sided vignettes. So if you want to flip them, you can have them facing each other, facing, you know, either way you want. So that makes a big difference. Then we've got this little chap here in his little kilt with his bagpipes. He's really sweet. Just love that. Then moving on to Wales, again, we've got the flag. And then we've got this little chap in his dragon costume. So obviously the Welsh flag has got a dragon on. Then for England, we've got the English flag, and then we've got little St. George. So, of course, if you want a dragon for St. George, you could use this Welsh one with that. So that one really can be used for both. Excuse me. So really, really, really cute. So that's the dies. Then let's have a look at some of these flags.
Mandy's saying over on the YouTubes, do you think Nick could do a Welsh national costume? Well, Mandy, once we've asked the question, we've asked the question. I know Carnation listen, so we'll see what happens from that point forward. Yeah,
that would be quite fun, wouldn't it? So I'm not even going to attempt to tell you what these flags are because I don't even recognise half of them.
We could see any that we do recognise and know.
Yes, literally. Well, that's Switzerland, isn't it? Sweden I saw there.
It's really pointless asking me. I haven't got France. I've just seen France. I think I've seen. No, I didn't. It's green.
No.
I thought it was blue. It looked blue on the monitor.
So many different. That's Turkey.
So cute. Look at his ears.
Yeah, really fabulous.
So proud.
And as Carla says, wouldn't print all of them out because there is a big old hefty pile here. I would just print out the ones you need because, you know, if you're going for a flag, you're going to want a specific one, aren't you? So I would choose which one you need. But yeah, this must have taken Nick and the guys so long to do.
They're so clever.
I don't even recognise most of these, which shows my ignorance.
I've got an encyclopedia downstairs which has all of the flags in, so we could match it up, Miss Taz. Oh, you look really excited about that as well. You look so giddy. You can do it.
Well, from playing the game that I make you play, I'm quite good at flags.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, are
Miss
you?
Taz makes me play a game with her that's a card game, and she's called Mapinos,
I
and she
saw
makes me
Spain
play
there.
it constantly. Jacqueline, sorry if you said, but where is the American download? It's not on the original list. It may not be there yet. They're doing it as an extra. It's a gift to you guys, so it will come on, we think, after the show. So it'll be on today, and you'll be able to download it. It's ridiculously cute.
It is, isn't it?
And so that'll be. And Joanne Garrett is saying, so excited. Mine
Oh,
is
look,
ordered.
we've even got a rainbow one.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's cool, isn't it?
Got a pride flag. We have gone limited. We knew it was going to happen. It's going to sell out. We're only half an hour into the first show. We didn't do a Facebook preview. We sort of, as such, kept it on the hush-hush other than the pages on the posts on the pages. Ooh, my brain did a fizzy. And so we, but we didn't know it would go this fast. But the problem being, we don't know when we can get it back. This is it. So there's only 10% left. We've gone over 90%. If you want this, now's the time to do it because it's going to go. And there's going to be a lot of disgruntled people later on, I'm afraid.
We do still have a show at 2 that will still go ahead.
Okay, we think it's going to sell out before the 2 o'clock show, but to honour that, we will still come back at 2. We'll do half an hour or so, do another demo or 2, just so you get a bit more of a flavour, because that's only fair to you guys for all the support that you give us. So we'll come back and do that about 2 till about 1:30, and then at 3... I'm going to go live again. It'll just be me. Well, Miss Taz will have to be here as well. But I'll go live at 3 and do a preview of the USB, which I launch tomorrow on Create and Craft. And guys, it's amazing. The USB is incredible. But we'll come back at 3 and give you a little taster of that. So Annie says, just a thought, is there a wedding attired mouse? I wouldn't have thought so for this collection, Annie. And have they done a wedding mouse before? I don't think they have done a wedding mouse before. They've obviously done wedding characters and wedding themed collections, but I don't think there is a wedding. No. Just FYI, Nick, if you're listening.
Yes, there's an idea.
Right, okay, we're going to go. Sorry, just having a look at your comments here. We are going to go to another demo just so you can get a bit more of a taste of what we're doing. So I'm going to hand you over to Miss Sharon.
And we're going to Scotland now. We've done Ireland and England. Now we're going to do Scotland. So I've got another square card, again, as always, with Carnation 350 card. And I've just scored the back as always. So let's push those together. So that's my card base. And then I've picked, I think these were from Ponderance Place, these perfect papers, because of that lovely blue. And I thought to go with the blue in the flag, I wanted a nice sort of quite a bright blue. So I've gone with blue first of all. Oh, and these are the slate nesting dies. Get my words out.
I fell so in love with those slate dies.
I can't stop using them.
I love nested dies anyway. I went to see Mark and Nick, and I was saying to them about it. I've got a real passion for nested. I think they're so important.
Absolutely.
And the slate ones are so pretty.
Yeah, and I love the fact that you've got the slate vignettes to go with them, because it's just
you don't
so
get
clever.
that often.
No,
where you would get a vignette to go with a nested die. That's not a natural occurrence, is it?
No, but it just works so well because they do look really realistic. So I've just used 2 of the circles, and I've gone with this cream so that I didn't want anything too bright because of my little mice. So again, I needed to ground them, and the logical thing is those rocks from Ponderance Place, because they're just so perfect. So I'm going to use those again for my ground. And then I've also grabbed in, just to give a bit of height really, this is from Rural Charm. And it's that lovely little style that's in Rural Charm, because I thought it would just give a bit of height to it. So I'm going to arrange those. So those can go on as they are. I don't need to shape those particularly.
We just get to build and build, don't we? So we've
Yes.
got Rural Height, we've got Ponderance Place, we've got the slate dies, we've got the mice. It's just an incredible build on everything.
You're just building, aren't you? And if you think about, you know, rural charm sets like that, where you've got nice backing papers with sort of scenes. You know, you've got the walls and all sorts in that set. And I think a lot of these UK and Ireland ones, countryside scenes just work perfectly, don't they?
Yeah, they do. It all just goes together. Sorry, some people were saying about the slate dies. Miss Taz, sorry, thank you. So the slate dies are 230110. They're on the Carnation Craft website, and they are $119.99. I believe for those, if you've got the code for the newsletter for the slate ones, you'd be able to get 10% discount if you were canny about it and use the code. It should give you a 10% off the website for that. I don't think it'll work for this, just so you know, but it should for those.
I'm going to put...
Shirley says, is there an issue with the website? I'm trying to make a purchase. It won't allow me to enter the card details. I think probably because it's so busy right now, because obviously everybody's rushing to buy it. Everybody's rushing to get the downloads. So when there's that much traffic on any website that's done in a fast pace that's unusual, the servers kind of just battle back a bit. And so just keep trying. You'll get through, but just refresh and it should let you go through, Shirley.
So that's my nice little scene. And I thought for the height, it would be great to have this little bagpipe player standing on there, just to give a bit of interest. And I thought it would be funny to have him standing up there playing away with his bagpipes.
I almost feel like I should start singing the pipes.
Please
the
don't,
pipes
please
they
don't.
Are calling, seeing as Carnation. Joanne says she had the same problem, and so did Linda. They had to refresh, and Joanne's saying if she paid with PayPal, so it was quicker for it to go through. So there will be other options. It's just the amount of traffic that is on that website right now. We knew sort of that would happen, or we guessed it probably would, because so many of you have all hit the website all at once. Unsurprisingly, we have got less than 10% of this left now. It only went live this morning. When did we start this morning? Hold on. I don't know what time the dies went, but we only started 40 minutes ago, and we'd never done a Facebook preview on it, so that's fast going. Is it the deal of the day? It won't last till midnight tonight. I can't see it.
There we go.
Look at that.
They are cute, aren't they?
Just before you go any further or I go any further, are you okay to just put all three up so we can have a look at all three that you've done this morning, Miss Sharon?
Yeah. So we'll have to do Wales at 2 o'clock because we need to get them all in. So we've got Scotland, England and Ireland.
Look. They're just so cute. Look how different they all are. They're just so beautiful. While I've got you there, Linda says, beautiful Sharon, by the way. Liz, I bought mine at midnight, just how to do it. I think that's the way forward, isn't it, when we get the Crafters Selects. Jan is saying, is the style die with the ponderance place? No, the style is from Rural Charm. So if you go to the Carnation Crafts website and type in Rural Charm, you will find that on there. Rural Charm is a gorgeous little collection. And everything is on there. So just to remind, because we're running out. Their number for this, 230110. Go to the Carnation Crafts website. There will be an option for you to type in the search function, the number for it, 230110, or type in the name, and you'll be able to get it there. It's $19.99 for you today. It's got a $2.95 postage and packing. For those of us who have just joined us, just to remind you, we are at limited stock. There are very few left now. We don't know when we can get it back. So we're just informing you of that so that you are aware, because we're stuck on that until we know a date. We can't give you a date. Once it's sold out, you will be able to register your interest on the website, or you will be able to sign up to Carnation's newsletter on the website today, and they will send you emails out when new stuff's coming on. I think they send you it once a month. It's worth getting that, guys, because you get 10% off the discount off the whole website as a whole. Not for specials like today, but you'll get 10% off anything. So if you want pro print, 10% off, whack it in. So get your newsletter. They'll let us know then when it's going to come out. I'm just reading all your comments here. It's so lovely that you're all with us. Thank you so much for all your support and for joining us. It is important to us as well. We are going to do one more demo, and then we're going to leave you in peace, and then we'll be back at 2 for a shorter show. So I'm going to hand you back over to Miss Sharon.
Yeah, we're going to squeeze in Wales, so we got the full set.
Of course.
Couldn't leave Wales out. So this time I'm going to do a sort of DL type card. just to show a different layout really. And as always, it's from Carnation 350 cardstock. So I'll just pop those together. So that's my card base. And then I've used those slate nesting again. And these papers are Ponderance Place. Excuse me, Ponderance Place. So I've gone with a green and a sort of pale yellow, because I thought, well, pale yellow, Wales, we've got the daffodils, haven't we? So, and that's something to mention actually. You know, I brought in a rose for the English set. Think about what previous sets you've got on the flowers. I believe there is a set that's got a thistle in it, because I saw one of Janine's.
There is. It's from Geometric Shapes, Lion, Geometric Lion.
You've got a good memory.
Oh, Geometric. It's got a lion on it. It's oh no, I keep thinking Moments in Time. That's not the right name. I am so bad with remembering.
You're
the
better than
things.
me at remembering the names. But yeah, have a think of what sets you've already got.
With compliments. That was going to really annoy me.
So
then.
you've got a thistle there. I've got some elements here from Rural Charm, and there is a little border of flowers here, which I'm going to show you in a sec. And there's a daffodil in there, so I grabbed that one. But yeah, have a think about what you've already got.
Compliments. Thanks, Jacqueline. Jacqueline is like. Jacqueline is
An
basically my.
encyclopedia.
She is. She's like my Carol Vorderman when I'm on air. She knows all of the things. From Countdown, she did all count.
No, I
Carol,
know who,
do you know who Carol
I
Vorderman
know
is?
who
But you're only 12.
No, I know who Carol Vorderman is.
Forward on the boards.
Forward on the boards.
I'll have a consonant, please, Carol.
She'd know all the flags.
Are you
Wouldn't
saying
she?
you're my Carol Vorderman? Miss Tasman, you're my Debbie McGee.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, is that a compliment?
I mean, it's Debbie McGee. They can do magic.
Just put Sharon for the next show.
Yes.
You're getting rid of me altogether. Can I tell you something really exciting?
Yes,
I'm getting a new pair of slippers today.
that is very exciting. That's about as exciting as our lives are, isn't it?
That's how rock and roll I am. I've got my child's shoes on.
So, Rural Charm is definitely a great set to have to combine. So I've got this lovely countryside scene. So I've got that lovely sign, and I've got a little wall here, and then the style as well. So actually I might shimmy that all over a little bit. So I can just build this up. This wall is brilliant because you can interlock them if you cut out a few, so you can have a wall any length you want.
They're brilliant, those walls. So they've got, did you say about the little, there's like a little nook and a little crevice where they fit
Yes,
into
they
each other?
interlock.
Linda's saying Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory would know all of the flags.
Yes, I love The Big Bang Theory. That's a very geeky sort of. Definitely know them all. So these flowers can go along the bottom, and I picked these because they've got daffodils in. So we're sticking with the Welsh theme here.
I love the fact that my biggest joy with Carnation has always been that every collection can go with other collections.
Yeah,
It's
you're just
so
building,
important.
aren't you? You're building your collection. It's not sort of
It's
you've
like
done a set,
bolt-ons,
move
isn't
on
it?
to the next.
Yeah.
You're just growing your.
But sorry, Pearl says I banged my head on a setup like that near me when I went for a walk.
Oh,
Sounds like something I would do, Pearl.
yeah, and me. So I'm going to pop a sentiment at the bottom, and then I'm going to work out where to put my little mice. So
It's
I've
not
printed
because
out.
I'm old.
I've printed out Happy St David's Day for this one, and that can go there. And I've just put some quite thin foam tape on these. Just use my pokey tool to get that off. And then I will give, I can't not, I've got to give the mice a little shape. There we go. So I've got both here. I've got the one with the little dragon and then the one with the flag. And I thought I might pop the one with the flag up on the fence like that. There we go. So I'm just going to give him a little shape and curl the flag. So he can be standing on there, waving his flag proudly.
The artwork's incredible, isn't it?
It is. There we go. So if I just make sure his feet are lined up. So he's up there. And then this little chap in his dragon costume, because this is double-sided, of course, I can flip it so that he's here on the ground. So I'm going to curve him as well, because you can't not round that little tummy.
Sue is saying there is a die called a meadow thistle. She's quite right. It's on the Carnation Craft website, 01205. It's part of the Perfectly Peaceful collection. So you've got that there. And she's also, you guys are awesome. I just got to say it. Sue's also saying Daffodil Daydream is good for Wales too.
Perfect.
Sue, thank you. You guys are just a dream. You're so good. Thank you. And Sheila says, ordered mine and the Daydream USB, loving the mice. That Daydream USB was really, really popular, which we expected. It's just beautiful, the stuff. You're going to absolutely love it, Sheila. So, and those of you who have ordered this today, there is a very strong possibility that you will receive these tomorrow. Please do put your cards in the Carnation Crafters group if you're feeling brave enough. We finished it.
Yes, we finished it. So
Ridiculously
got the
cute.
full set.
Look, so we have got England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales. Look, his little face with the flag. So this is probably the cutest Crafters Select. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? There's no wonder we were selling so wildly. I'll just say one last time, this is your last chance today, I think, because I think it's just going to go. We're so far into limited stock, it's ridiculous at this point. 230119. It's called the Proud to Be die set. It's a Crafter Select. You'll find it on the Carnation Crafts website, www.carnationcrafts.co.uk. While you're there, don't forget to download your free artwork and your free backing papers, which also have got those sentiments on them too. You're going to get thousands of flags. As far as we know, every single one is done for. If you miss out on this and there is no way for you to buy it, I know that the website is incredibly busy at the minute, so apologies for that. If you miss out and you're one of the unfortunates, then I do apologise to you. We will let you know as soon as it's about to be released by email if you sign up to the newsletter, or you can register your interest on the website. We're going to be back at 2 o'clock. We'll do a half hour, do 2 more demos for you, so you get to see just a little bit more with Miss Sharon, and then at 3 o'clock I'll be back to do the USB. In the meantime, enjoy your lunch, and I hope you have a really, really peaceful hour until we come back and make it noisy again. Till then, take care. Bye.